What if I told you that the biggest reason you're not successful is because you keep saying one word? That word is later. You don't fail overnight. You delay overnight. This one habit, putting things off, silently steals your dreams. You say you'll start tomorrow. You say you'll change when you feel ready. But days become months, and months become regret. You wanted to learn English. You wanted to read more, speak better, live better. But every time later felt easier than now. Here's the truth: later is the most dangerous lie you tell yourself. Because one day you'll realize later never comes. Your future self is not angry at you. They're not disappointed. They're begging you, please stop waiting. Please do something now. Please don't let another year pass without action. This lesson is your wake-up call. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to feel brave. You need to start. Small steps, big change. We'll show you how to break the delay habit. How to act fast, speak better, and grow stronger. This is not just motivation. It's your English listening practice. It's your daily English lesson. It's your personal growth story. Repeat the words, feel the message, and take one small action today. Welcome to English Starline. Let's begin. Part 1. The habit that steals your life. You don't fail because you're lazy. You fail because you delay. It starts small. I'll do it later. I'll start tomorrow. I'll begin on Monday. But here's the truth. The more you delay, the harder it becomes to begin. Procrastination is not just a bad habit. It's a silent thief. It steals your time. It steals your confidence. It steals your future. You think you're saving energy by doing nothing, but you're actually building stress. The task doesn't disappear. It sits in your mind, growing heavier every hour. And still you say, later. Why? Because it feels safe. Because your brain is trying to protect you from discomfort. Because doing something new feels scary even when it's good for you. Let's take a simple example. You want to learn English. You want to speak fluently, understand fast, and feel confident. But the moment you sit down to study, you feel tired. So you open YouTube. You scroll Instagram. You tell yourself, I'll study after this video. Then the day ends and you've done nothing. And you do the same thing the next day and the next, until weeks pass, until your dream feels far away. Here's the good news: you can break this habit. You can train your brain to act instead of avoid. But first you must understand what's really happening. You're not lazy. You're avoiding discomfort. And the cure is not more motivation. The cure is a system. In the next part, we'll show you how this cycle hurts your life. We'll tell real stories of people who said later for too long. You'll see what it really costs to wait. But before we move on, remember this one line: you don't fail overnight. You delay overnight. Say it again. Feel it. Remember it. Now let's see what later really does to your life. Part 2. The pain of one day. Real life stories. Have you ever said, one day I'll start, one day I'll change, one day I'll learn English fluently, but that day never comes? Because one day is not a day on the calendar. It's just a dream without a date. Let's talk about Arjun. He was smart, kind, full of potential. He always said he wanted to speak better English. He bought books. He saved English videos. He even made a study plan. But every time it was time to study, he said, I'll do it later. He waited for the perfect time when he had energy, silence, motivation. That time never came. Months passed. He applied for a job that needed good communication skills. He didn't get selected. He watched others move ahead. He felt stuck. And all he could think was, if I had just started. I'd be ready now. Now meet Rena. She always wanted to live a healthy life. She planned to start walking every morning. She promised to eat better, but every morning she hit snooze. Every evening she ordered fast food. She told herself it's okay. I'll start Monday. But Monday became next Monday, then next month. One day she felt dizzy. The doctor gave her a report. High blood pressure, early diabetes, all because of delay. Her health wasn't lost in one day. It was lost slowly, every time she said later. You see, the pain of one day is quiet. It doesn't shout. It waits. But when it arrives, it's heavy. It brings regret, stress, and lost time. Your English fluency won't disappear in one day, but your confidence might. Your job chances might. Your self-respect might. So ask yourself, how many things in your life have you delayed? What is your one-day dream? And most important, what will happen if you don't start today? In the next part, we'll meet someone very important, your future self. And they have something to tell you. Part 3, what your future self wants to tell you. Close your eyes for a moment. Now imagine this. You are standing in front of a mirror, but the reflection is not today's you. It's your future self. 5 years from now. They look strong, confident, fluent in English, living with purpose, smiling because they made it. And then they speak. Thank you. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for starting even when it was hard. Because of you, I got the job. Because of you, I can travel, speak live freely. Because of you, I respect myself. Feels good, right? But now imagine something else. You see the same mirror, but this time your future self is tired, disappointed, eyes full of regret. They look at you and say, "Why didn't you start? Why did you keep saying later? You had time. You had chances. You had everything. Except action." That version of you is real, and they are waiting. Your future self is not some stranger. They are the result of your choices today. Every small action you take is like a brick. You're building your future home. Will it be strong or full of cracks? Every time you say, "I'll do it later," your future self loses something. A chance, a skill, a dream. But every time you say, "I'll do it now," you give your future self a gift. You create pride, power, freedom. This is not about doing big things. It's about small steps. One lesson today, one page, one sentence spoken out loud. These little actions grow fast. They create momentum. So next time you feel lazy, afraid, or distracted, look in that mirror. Ask yourself, what would my future self want me to do right now? Then do it. In the next part, we'll teach you a simple brain hack, a tool that can destroy delay in just 5 minutes. Stay with us. Your future self is counting on you. Part 4. The brain hack that ends. Delay. Here's something you need to know. You're not lazy. You're just caught in a loop, a delay loop. Your brain is not trying to ruin your life. It's trying to protect you from pain, from effort, from change. It sees a task like studying English or cleaning your room and says, "Too hard. Let's avoid it." So it gives you a quick reward. You check your phone, you eat something, you scroll a little. You feel better for 5 minutes, but later, regret hits you harder than before. Now listen carefully. There's a way out, and it starts with just one simple rule, the 5-minute rule. If a task feels too big, don't do all of it. Just do 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes of study, 5 minutes of writing? 5 minutes of English listening? Why? Because action breaks fear. When you start, your brain stops fighting you. You begin to feel progress. You begin to feel good. Here's how to use it. Step 1. Say out loud, I will do this for 5 minutes. Step 2. Start immediately. No overthinking. Step 3. After 5 minutes, ask, do I want to continue? Most of the time you will. This trick works because the hardest part is starting, not finishing. Once you begin, your mind gets focused. Your body follows. And here's a second tip. Say this sentence every day, I will do it now. Repeat it like a magic spell. I will do it now. I will do it now. I will do it now. It sounds simple. But when you repeat it enough, your brain starts to believe it. You stop delaying. You start doing. You take control. No more waiting for motivation. No more hoping for the perfect time. This is your system. This is your power. Next time your brain says later, say no. Just 5 minutes, and begin. In the next part, we'll connect this system to your English fluency, because the more you act now, the faster you grow. Part 5. The Power of Daily English Action. You want to speak English fluently. You want to understand fast reply clearly and feel confident. But here's the truth. Fluency doesn't come in one day. It comes from one small action repeated every day. Learning English is not about doing everything. It's about doing something, and doing it today. 10 minutes, that's all you need to begin. 10 minutes of listening, 10 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of speaking out loud. But I don't have time, you say. Really look at your day. How much time did you spend on your phone? How much time did you spend overthinking? You have time. You just need to take control. Let's look at Mira. She was busy. She worked full-time and had 2 kids, no extra hours. But she made one promise, I will do 10 minutes of English every day. She listened to short stories while cooking. She repeated words while walking. She watched one English Starline video before bed. Not a lot, but she did it daily. 6 months later, she gave a full presentation in English, with confidence, no fear, because small actions create big changes. And here's something powerful. Daily action doesn't just improve your English, it changes your identity. You stop seeing yourself as a beginner. You start seeing yourself as a learner, a speaker, a doer. So here's your simple daily plan. 1 video, 1 sentence spoken out loud, 1 new word written in a notebook. Done. If you do that every day, you will be shocked at how fast you improve. Your grammar gets stronger. Your confidence grows. Your brain adapts. Most people wait for motivation. You don't need to. You just need a system. English is not a talent. It's a skill. And every skill grows with practice. So stop saying I'll study tomorrow. Say I will do 10 minutes now. Say I will speak this sentence now. Say I will listen with focus now. Because the difference between fear and fluency is simple. One does nothing. The other does something. Every single day. In the next part, we'll show you how to turn this into a lifestyle. A no-later life. Let's go. Part 6. Build a no-later life. Imagine waking up each day with no guilt, no stress, no I should have done it yesterday. That's the power of a no-later life. It doesn't mean you're perfect. It means you take action when it matters most now. Let's break it down. To build a no-later life, you need 2 things: habits and identity. First, habits. Big results don't need big steps. They need small steps done every day. Try this simple morning routine. Wake up. Make your bed. Say 1 English sentence out loud. Write 1 goal for the day. Watch or listen to 5 minutes of English. It takes less than 15 minutes, but it tells your brain I take action. And that message changes everything. Second identity. Stop calling yourself lazy. Stop saying I always delay. Instead, say I am someone who acts. Say I am learning English now. Say I get things done. Because your identity shapes your actions, and your actions shape your future. Here's a little trick. Every time you finish a task, say this line, I do what I say I'll do. Repeat it. I do what I say I'll do. I do what I say I'll do. This builds trust with yourself. And when you trust yourself, you feel powerful. Also, learn to protect your time. Say no to things that waste your energy. Say no to extra scrolling. Say no to excuses. Every yes to distraction is a no to your dreams. But every yes to action is a yes to your better life. And remember this. You don't need to be fast. You just need to be steady. One page, one lesson, one choice at a time. You are not a person who waits. You are a person who starts, who continues, who finishes. That's a no later life. In the final part, we'll bring everything together. Your future, your English, your new mindset. It's time to live like your future self is watching, because they are. Conclusion. Today is your power. Your future is not written in the stars. It's written in your choices. And every choice begins with now. You've seen the truth. Later is a silent killer. It steals your time, your growth, your dreams. And it always looks harmless until it's too late. But now you know the secret. Action defeats delay. Small steps create big change. And English fluency, confidence, success. They all begin with one decision: I will do it now. Your future self is not far away. They are watching you, hoping you'll start, thanking you every time you take one step forward. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. You don't need to do everything. You just need to do something. So what will you choose today? Will you watch another video and do nothing? Or will you take one action? Write a sentence. Speak a phrase. Change a habit. Say it with me now: I don't wait. I take action. I build my life one day at a time. I start now. Let these words live inside you. Repeat them. Use them. Because they are more than words. They are your power. Thank you for joining us on English Starline. This was more than an English lesson. It was a lesson in life. A reminder that every day is a chance to grow, to speak better, to live better. If you're ready to improve your English and your habits, subscribe. We're here to help you speak with confidence, learn with joy, and live with purpose. No more waiting. No more later. Your life begins now.
Thanks for watching English Starline. Subscribe now to keep learning English through the amazing stories of famous lives.